from the old stadium in baseball, Fenway Park. MLB Network is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Baltimore Orioles and the San Francisco Giants. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Joey Rickard is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A high fastball is in there. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back. But I think he might throw it here.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, and if you're pitching, you better be aware of Crush Davis. He's truly one of the great power hitters in the game. I love watching him, and he's got elite power. That's the kind of power that he can hit it over the light towers, and he can hit home runs that will show up on show track and everything else. So anytime he steps into the box, he's exciting to watch.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a high pop-up, calling for it. Encarnacion, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third baseman number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Fastball in there for a called strike.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Another 1-2 delivery. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 1-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. Now it'll be the Giants' turn. No score. Logan Verrett, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. What's this club need to focus on this evening, H?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Bryce Harper comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Some guys have pull power and that's it, but then there are guys like this who have power to all fields. What a threat. Take a look here. He generates so much bat speed with his lower half to his arms. It looks like he just flicks the bat at this thing, and he darn near hits it out of the park.
Runner breaks for third. Chopped weakly to the left. Played on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
You want to talk about speed? Watch him here on this isolation replay. Is he flying or what? I love how smooth he runs, and he just bursted down the line.
Albert Pujols is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
2-0 count, and the pitch. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Here's big Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
Hit to third. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks. When he hit that ball, it took a big bounce and hopped over the wall for an automatic double.
Runner goes for third. And this one's in the dirt. Oh, and the pitch is low, and it won't be dug out, so he's going to take third on the stolen base. High pop-up. And Scope will settle under it to make the play, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Chris Davis. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Number 19, Chris Davis.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Harper on the move, and it bangs off the monster. And he is in there safely as he starts the second with a double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Wellington Castillo is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Outside, 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. No one out with a runner at second. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim.
The left fielder, number 25.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
On the ground, softly towards second. To his right, Robinson. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Jonathan.
And he'll step off here and make sure he doesn't have any ideas over there at third. And a pickoff throw to third. Runner back standing. Here's the first pitch to him. Jonathan Scope is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
That misses 1-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 1 left for the Orioles. Still down 3-0. Digging in the switch hitter, J.J. Rabbit. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
J.J. Rabbit.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment of the Orioles. And I'm looking at the catcher Wellington Castillo. In other words, beat Wellington, get it? Vin Scully turned me on to that one. But hey, I'll tell you what else is really starting to beef up for him is that his offense has really come along as he got older. He can always catch, frame the ball, and make throws to the bases. But the offense has made him a different type of player.
First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. Jones is there, 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Here's the first pitch to him. Runner's going. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kim will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Giants leave 1, but they lead it 3. Settling in now, J.J. Hardy. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
J.J. Hardy.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And a defensive swing there. That pitch hit him, I believe. But it won't matter as it'll go into the books as a strikeout for route number 1. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Stepping in now, Logan Verrett. Ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Joey Rickard.
That'll bring in Joey Rickard. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it. Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Drilled on the ground to short. Correa is up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Trout. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Mike Trout.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm gonna give him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's Albert now. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
Albert.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Weak chopper up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. On the ground up the middle. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied into straightaway right. Rickards under it. And that retires the side. Giants down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
Leading off for the Orioles, center fielder number 10, Adam Jones.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
13, Manny Machado.
Digging in to try it again. Manny Machado comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. Machado takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And they are going to let him come all the way around to score. And that is pure charity right there. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here's Chris Davis now. Try, but it's through into the outfield, and this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen, and he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in, because he looks locked in for this one.
Professor TJ answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Wellington Castillo is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at-bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Wellington Castillo sent packing for the second out of the inning. Now batting, Hyun-Soo Kim. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, he really picked his teammate up right there with 2 outs and following a strikeout to get the base hit and drive a run in. That is really a special feeling. But, man, he really lifted his team up with that.
Jonathan Scope will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's here's Carlos Correa now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Shortstop, number 1.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
I think this is an important inning for him. He just had a couple runs given to him, and now it's his job to show the guys I appreciate it by shutting them down.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
Edwin Encarnacion now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Shoots this one over to first. Fielded cleanly by Davis, and they'll only be able to get the out at first here as the run is in to score from third.
Pitcher number 64.
So striding forward now, Professor TJ. Base is empty in front of him with 1 away following the RBI ground out. Pulls this one into the air out into right field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Line towards center field. Jones is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.J. Hardy comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Swung on and missed that time by Hardy as he finds himself behind 0-2 now.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. Into the windup and the pitch. Logan Verrett is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Slurve swung on and missed there. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Joey Rickard is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Now, Matt, that was a fastball. He had to have made up his mind that he's going to swing as soon as he releases it. That wasn't even.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3. Ready once again, number 0. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Number 0.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here.
Another first pitch hit. Man, they're going up there aggressive, looking for that first pitch fastball. He's struggling right now, and they are feasting.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Here's Bryce Harper now. Runners off for second. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Jones racing back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he is in there. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Center fielder, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now both runners are breaking. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Jones racing back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Oh, man, that's a total brain cramp out there on the bases. He might have thought it was going to get down, but you've got to be sure. Instead, they double him off, and that really changes this inning.
Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And now the runner's trying for third. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Here's the 0-2. Runner breaks for third. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the. Brad Hand takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 52, Brad Hand.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Center fielder number 10, Adam Jones.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Pitch on the way. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Manny Machado stands in as he looks at a called strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And when that thing's doing that, forget it. It's 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He'll try again, 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Chris Davis is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Has a look, now the pitch. Grounded to first. Taken in by Encarnacion, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Orioles leave 1. They trail it here 4-2.
Leading off for the Giants.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
Oliver Drake takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Carlos Correa will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3.
3 for 3 on the night. He must be seeing the ball well under the lights. That single right there just kind of lets me think he's locked in pretty good.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. In now, Edwin Encarnacion. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. 0-1 pitch on its way. And the runner's breaking for third. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats. Foul. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a 2-run home run for Edwin Encarnacion. And the lead is now 7-2.
What an amazing home run we just witnessed. And lucky for us, we're going to take a look at it again with Show Track. And as the numbers come in, the projected distance of that blast over 490 feet. That's right up there with the longest home runs we've ever seen.
Cliff Floyd. We'll get the call here as he'll hit for the pitch.
Number 30, Cliff Floyd.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Jackie
Riding in once
Robinson.
again, Jackie Robinson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
You can't throw a ball high enough over this guy's eyes. He is a bad ball hitter, and if you throw it up, he'll just climb the ladder with the pitcher.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And it's gone into the monster seats.
Well, sometimes runs come in bunches, and that's definitely the case in this inning. That's 3, count them, 3 home runs in this frame alone. 4 for the game. Did someone throw a home run derby they didn't tell me about? Sure looks that way.
Into the box now, Bryce Harper. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
It's definitely coming down hard out there. You can see the water coming through the dark sky. If you really want to look up and look at it, man, it's coming hard.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Another 0-2 home. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
For the Giants, center fielder.
Digging in once again, Mike Trout. He was a double play victim last time around. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again. Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So this once slim lead is slim no longer as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. Hunter Strickland comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Hyun-Soo Kim.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Chopped weakly to the right. Encarnacion comes up with it, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The second baseman,
here's Jonathan Schoop now. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And a ball, 1-0.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Takes a knee-high fastball. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. J.J. Hardy 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. On to first as the throw takes care of Hardy. 2 away.
Now
Seth Smith will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The set and the 1-0 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it a 9-3 ball game. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Orioles get a run on the RBI double. Get up and stretch. David Phelps comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? On the lands down and gone. A solo shot for Albert Pujols. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jones on the move. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Jones going back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Edwin Encarnacion. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
The pitcher, number 60, Hunter Strickland.
J.J. Rabbit will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 33, J.J. Rabbit.
Now a throw over to first. Back in standing. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. He pulls this one into right. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. Encarnacion is on his way home. The runner from first crosses the plate, and he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Wow, we really got to see some elite speed burning around the base paths on that play. He came all the way around to score rather easily, and that top speed on show track makes me think we should start saying he's in scoring position when he's at first base.
Into the box, Jackie Robinson as he swings and hits a laser to right. And he dives to make a... Darren O'Day enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Darren O'Day.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. His head-to-head with Darren O'Day, 0 for 4.
Adam Jones.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The third baseman, number 13.
Ready once again, Manny Machado. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Joe Smith comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. And this is low, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
1 out, nobody on. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Now at the plate, Chris Davis. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. And now Boch is going to make his way out toward home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Aroldis Chapman will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Giancarlo Stanton is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here.
Batting in the 8th spot, number 31, Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Ready with the 0-1. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. The 0-2 on its way from Chapman. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Ready for another chance. Number 0. He has no prior history against this pitcher.
Number 0.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Hard hit to first. And that is through into right field for a single. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bryce Harper. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. From the stretch, he's running towards second. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And the throw gets him at first base as he threw that one from his fanny, but he gets him anyway for the first out. And here's another look at that highlight reel play. Show track. Didn't have a lot of time to react, but he made a beautiful diving stop, and then you see the good hard throw across the diamond to record the out. Nice work. Only chance is a bare hand. He beat it out. If that was anybody else running down the line, he'd have had him.
Third baseman.
Here's Albert now. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Comes set with the 0-1. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Taken in by Machado. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Blake Parker enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Wellington Castillo becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Hyun-Soo Kim stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one's flared out toward left. Harper coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The second baseman, number 6.
Stepping into the box, Jonathan Schoop. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. In there, and it's 0-1. Taking called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Very weakly on the ground. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
11-3 the final score in this contest. The Giants brought the bats in this one with 18 total hits. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Our final line score tonight.